Hey, how's it going? Last week, somebody made a comment on my highlighter pencil. This is a swatch card from it. Highlighter pencil swatching video, and wanted to know if they could be rubbed out. And I'm thinking, I did write a comment. I said, as in erased, because rubbing out, that's definitely a no. You can't rub on these and, you know, with your finger or anything like that. To take them out, so to speak, or rub them out. But I thought maybe the viewer meant erased. So that night, that was just like a few nights ago that I made that comment, and I thought, let me try that out. So what I did was, I'm keeping them in here, this pencil container. And what I did was I took the different colors and the different brands. I used LYRA, well, to be alphabetical, the teacher has to be alphabetical. KOH-I-NOOR, LYRA, and STAEDTLER. And first I did this right here. I guess I could come down a little. I'll come down a little. So first, I wrote read a book, did your get up and go, and then the definition of a main idea, because I do teach reading. And I tried all of these, highlighted, and it looks like, yeah, but if you look very closely, there is a tint that remains. So this one has not been erased at all, and so that's nice and bright yellow. But over here, this has been, I tried to erase it, and I used 3 different erasers. Okay, I used the Mitsubishi eraser that I love. I used this one, and then I keep 2 more erasers in this container, which contains my Create a Color, Make a Color pencils. Okay, kind of beaten up there. I think. And I used the Vanish eraser. Is it this one? If you get these, they have a horrible smell when you take them out of the box. When you first open it. But if you let them sit out a while, like several months, they will lose that horrible, it's like a varnish. I was like, you sure you didn't spell varnish incorrectly here? But it's meant vanish. Okay, and then this one, the Faber-Castell eraser. This has like a sandpapery feel to it, although you can't really tell because I'm using this sharpener here. I know I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry, Jennifer Stay. But when you rub it over your finger, it has kind of a rough texture to it. So I tried that one, and this is a smoother. This is also a little bit rough. This one is the smooth white vinyl one. So I tried all 3 of those erasers. I do not have a red eraser handy. Anyway, so what I did here was I kind of, as you can see, there's no order here. I just started writing erased, yellow tint remains, not erased. And here I wrote STAEDTLER, so STAEDTLER highlighter, and then also here I think light shading. I just did a light shading and then erased it. Erased with Faber-Castell, so this one. And then this one, I can't even read my writing there. Let me look just a bit. Oh, erased with Faber-Castell. So Faber-Castell. Erased with Mitsubishi eraser. Oh, here erased with Mitsubishi, and here with this Vanish one. And then I thought, you know, let me be a little more organized with what I'm doing here instead of just trying to pinpoint everything. After I erased, I wrote it down. After I highlighted, I wrote it down, you know. So here, this part here, I decided I'm just going to write literally words. So I did KOH-I-NOOR pink, orange, and green, I believe. Pink, orange, green, pink, orange, green. So what I had for all three. I don't have blue for the STAEDTLER ones, I believe, so I didn't use the blue highlighter. I want this one. This one, the swatch card. KOH-I-NOOR. Right, and then it starts LYRA here. KOH-I-NOOR and LYRA have blue to them, but since STAEDTLER doesn't, I decided not to try out the blue. And it's going to be the same way, you know, it's like, that's why. Okay, so we have Faber-Castell, erased with Faber-Castell, Mitsubishi, and Vanish. Now, clearly, you know, like this Faber-Castell, Mitsubishi, Vanish. Faber-Castell, Mitsubishi, and Vanish erasers. Now you might be thinking, well, you should have done, there are several different ways to do this, but I was getting the same results no matter what. So I could have done pink, orange, green for Faber-Castell. Pink, orange, green for Mitsubishi. Pink, orange, green for Vanish, right? That would have taken me a much longer time to do it. I thought, oh, I'm just going to do it just like this. So, yeah, the test is not entirely done yet. And maybe when I'm bored out of my mind, and trust me, this semester I am not bored at all. Maybe over Christmas break, I'll give this a whirl and I'll try it again with the other, like Faber-Castell, for all of the different shades, for all of the different brands. Okay, and if I find any more highlighter pencils, I'm certainly going to go get them. So usually when we use highlighter markers, we are highlighting important information, usually. And we use markers, usually highlighter markers, and we don't consider to erase them. And there are highlighter markers in the market or on the market out there in the real world that have the erasable, there are erasable highlighter markers is what I could have said to avoid all that wording. So you could buy those. Do they work? You know, I'm going to have to get those and see, do they really erase completely and not damage the paper? Okay, so I'll have to get those. Yeah, make a note. Buy more stuff. Yeah. Who doesn't want to buy more stuff? Okay. I should cut back on buying stuff. So here, let's come down a little bit more. Whew. In rapid fashion. Okay, move that little guy out of the way there. This one, the pink, I just did a light coloring. I didn't see these. You can see that I did heavy at the bottom here and lighter at the top, just to see, because that's sometimes what I do with my pencils. I do that when I swatch my any kind of colored pencils, is I do it light and dark just to see how they look on the paper, on any paper. So this is still leaving a tint. There's still a tint there after erasing it. And then the orange Mitsubishi eraser, that did a much better job of trying to get rid of the orange. But there is still a tint there. You can still see a tint, right? And then also, pretty much the bottom line is that all of the markers, all of the erasers were unable to completely take out the color. So with this, if you often mistakenly highlight information, you might want to get the erasable highlighters, as they might work best for you. But if you're okay with the Vanish Eraser did a very good job with the KOH-I-NOOR green here. So if you do a light coating with the pencil, with the highlighter pencils, you stand a better chance of getting most of the pencil color off, the highlighter color, but it's never going to be completely erased. And that's what I found with all three of these brands and with these different colors. And it doesn't matter the eraser that I used. I don't think the red eraser would do any better. Maybe I need to get, isn't there a black eraser that's out that's super good? I'll have to check that. So that's what, and then the STAEDTLER ones. Which has the better eraser? Which colors have been erased the best, even with all three of those erasers? Is it the KOH-I-NOOR one? This one looks like I did a really good job with that. But there is a slight tint left behind. And then, or the LYRA ones, still a slight tint left behind if you don't mind the slight tint. And then the STAEDTLER ones, I don't know. But this is intriguing. I thought I would give it a try. So if you have any suggestions or, you know, of how else I could test this, I could invest in the, I know I have a red eraser somewhere around here, because those things are ubiquitous, you know. They're all over the place. So I could try all of the highlighters, right? All of the highlighters here that are available, even the doubles, because the STAEDTLERs, there were 4 colors, but I think I got 3 or 4 of each color, so it's a big old set. And I could try all of them and do a video on it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll give it, you know, the old college try, so to speak. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.